Ashley. I wanted to answer your question about what goes on the wiki. Well, there's two big wiki assignments in this class. In the first week here, we're doing the wiki foundation. What you're doing is you're building a structure for your final portfolio. The final portfolio comes at the very end of the class, and it's actually going to house all of your assignments, which we call artifacts. So you're going to have samples of all these different artifacts that you've done throughout the semester. And then on a lot of them, you're going to actually reflect on those 4 questions. So this week, with things like the Digital Nation podcast, the Universal Design Cast page, and the LP 1, 2, 3, and 4 pages, and the blog post page, all you want to have on those pages is that, where it says artifact and reflection, but you don't actually have an artifact or a reflection to put on there. And then for the websites page, let me make it bigger. You just want to have a spot carved out where you basically number 1 through 10, and you're ready to put some websites in. So over the next 5-6 weeks, as you find good websites that you want to keep note of, that's a good spot to put them. But there's no content yet, because you haven't done anything yet. So I couldn't expect that of you yet. And then finally, 2 other things. For the NETS-T and the SWOT and goals. So let's look at NETS-T. The NETS-T, and you probably saw this. You're just going to go to my NETS-T sample page, and you're going to copy paste all these tables in, and then you don't deal with it for 5 weeks. When it's time for the final portfolio, that's when you'll deal with actually filling this little chart out. It'll take you just a couple minutes probably. And then for SWOT and goals, all you want to have right now is that. So you want to copy that off of my wiki pages, like I said, but you don't actually have to do any of the writing that goes for it. And I'll show you my SWOT examples. It'll come up. Later in the semester, in about 4 or 5 weeks, that's when you'll want to write that thing. So again, right now, at this phase of the wiki, we're actually just building the structure. And then in 5-6 weeks, when you do the final portfolio, you're going to touch it up. You're going to put all your artifacts in there. And actually, the truth is, you're going to be putting those artifacts in there throughout the semester. But you can save the reflecting bit till the very end. So I hope that helps you to understand better. The reason I think it's confusing is because my example, my Azure Kitty example, it's like a mix between finished and not finished. It's partly finished in spots, and so it's not a perfect example. I should probably have 2 wikis, one with the finished, one that's just a structure, and one that's actually a filled-in structure for the final portfolio. So I know it's a mixed example. All right, I hope that clears that up. Thank you.